Welcome back to Afternoon Live. If you are looking for stress reduction and more energy, you might consider the Japanese healing technique known as Reiki. Here to explain more, we welcome the author of Own Your Power Within, Reiki practitioner Laura Stoia. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Hannah. I'm really happy to be here. I lived in Portland for a while, so Oregon has a special place in my heart.
Happy to have you back for a visit. Let's start with the basics for folks who maybe aren't familiar. What is Reiki and how does it work?
So Reiki is an ancient Japanese healing technique that channels universal life force energy through our hands, either through light touch or hands over the body or distant.
Okay. What are the chakras and why are they so important in the practice?
Well, the chakras are known as our internal energy system, just for ease. And there are 7 main chakras that basically go from the base of our spine to the crown of our head. And at times we get stressed, anxious, some blockages appear, and we just don't know how to release those blockages. And that's how Reiki can really be helpful.
So what would a session look like for somebody who's never experienced this before?
It looks a lot like any professional setting that you would go into, unless you're at home on your couch, because this is the difference between Reiki and say, massage therapy or a chiropractor or some kind of other medical office, is that Reiki energy knows no time or boundaries, so you can work distant and get the same results as you would if you were in person.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah, and so how it would work is we would talk ahead of time, and you would have an understanding of what your intentions were for your Reiki session, and you would come in and there would be a massage table and you would lay clothed, take your shoes off and be really comfortable. There'd be soft music, and then I would call in the Reiki energy and you would relax. And that's how the session goes. It lasts 40 minutes to an hour, and then we would talk after, depending. Usually I'm silent during the sessions, but if you wanted to talk, that's okay too. There's no rigid rules.
Okay.
It's all about you having the relaxation that you need and giving yourself the time to have this time for yourself. As you would a massage for your muscles, this is you giving yourself the time to relax your energetic system.
Just taking that quiet time alone, I imagine, takes a lot of pressure off, just knowing I'm going to go here, I'm going to be taken care of for a certain part of my day, and that's going to be off my plate.
Exactly. And not only that, you'll feel better afterward because your energy system will be cleared, balanced, you'll feel more calm. Yeah.
What are some common reasons people come to a Reiki session, or what are they seeking?
So sometimes they're just interested because now Reiki is sort of a buzzword, like, oh, I've heard of it, but I don't really know. So if you hear it a couple of times, try it out is what I would suggest. But really for stress reduction, they may, also Reiki is used in hospitals, so it complements medical procedures. If you're in the hospital for a surgery, say, or something like that, or afterward and you're suffering from pain, Reiki can really help to calm your system for those types of things that are physical.
Right. Even if you don't have maybe a diagnosed anxiety disorder, we all deal with regular stress and emotional overwhelm. Sounds like it could be really helpful for a lot of those day-to-day things.
Absolutely, absolutely, for all the day-to-day things. And what I like about Reiki is that it's so gentle and loving, and it comes from your heart space. I mean, it comes into your heart space and it just opens your heart and your system. And the chakras are important because you may just be feeling some heartache from a breakup or something. And this can really help to smooth that. It really does help to balance your system. Or you're just, upset about something else and you don't know what to do with that.
Right.
That's your energetic blockage. And a lot of people just aren't aware of that. We're so used to our physical systems and managing that.
So are certain chakras connected to certain parts of our body?
Yes. So we have our crown chakra, our throat chakra, our heart chakra, our solar plexus, our sacral chakra, and our root chakra. And the chakras would be another whole time, which I'd love to talk to you about.
Of course, I know. We could talk for hours about all this stuff.
But basically, Reiki can really smooth out all of your chakras and
Okay.
your whole energetic system.
What should someone look for if they are curious in terms of choosing a practitioner that's going to be the right fit for them?
I think this is really, really important because it's energy work. And when I was first looking for a Reiki practitioner, I looked online and I found Reiki.org. I just typed in Reiki and Reiki.org came up. And that's the International Center for Reiki Training. And what I found was that they had a really good system in place. And the founder, William Lee Rand, has basically spent his whole life studying and practicing and teaching Reiki to as many people as possible for healing. So I liked that. And so it's very professional. They do certifications. To me, it's important that you reach out to someone who's experienced and certified, and also that you really connect with your heart space. I mean, you just really want to have a connection with them. But start there first with someone who's really experienced. And by the way, here in Oregon is one of my teachers is Colleen Benelli, and she is the founder of Reiki Lifestyles right here in Gresham, Oregon.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, so Colleen is here, and her daughter Robin are here locally, and so yeah, makes it even more special for me that I'm here because we're like one big happy Reiki family.
Well, and I imagine for you as a practitioner, it must be really rewarding when you are able to help somebody and you see them come out of a session just feeling lighter.
Absolutely. That's why I do the work that I do. It's really to help people to feel better. Our world is stressed and anxious, and there's a lot of people that just don't know what to do with that. And I do. I've studied it for a long time. So, you know, I'm happy to talk with any of your viewers in more detail. I'd love to. Because it really doesn't matter where you are in the world. I was in Portugal and worked on someone in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
So it really doesn't matter. It's interesting, but it is energy work, so that's why.
Yeah, that connection is important.
It is.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me, Hannah.
Of course, great chatting with you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, Laura's book again is Own Your Power Within. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.